Flow. We're going to get a little bit flowy in this practice. So having said that, we're going to start in child's pose. So coming down into whatever child's pose is most comfortable for you. Some people like to have the knees together, some people like to have the knees apart and the toes together. So choosing what option feels right for your body today. And then just walking the hands out in front. So you're drawing the hips back over the heels, bringing the forehead down to the earth, and just really reaching out to the fingertips, maybe even just crawling the fingertips as close as you can towards the top of the mat here. And just taking a few moments just to allow yourself just to center here. You're beginning to take some deep breaths into the back of the body. Breathing deeper into the back of the rib cage. Allowing those deep breaths just to ease away any tension. If you like, when you're here in your child's pose, you can engage with your Ujjayi breath. It's that Darth Vader breath, as though you're trying to miss up a window, but with the mouth closed. Just taking some nice, deep Ujjayi breaths here. And then when you're ready, just gently making your way into your tabletop. So bringing the wrist creases underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're going to come into some circular tabletop circles here. So you're hinging forward over the wrists, leaning over to the right, drawing those hips back over the heels and over to the left. Nice fluid movements, just involving all the joints here. Involving the spine and the shoulders, bringing those circles in the opposite direction. And then we'll move back in our tabletop. Shoulders over wrists again, find that length in the spine. And as you exhale, bring your gaze over that left shoulder towards that left heel. Releasing back to your center and bring your gaze over that right shoulder towards that right heel. All the way back to center. We'll do that one more time each side. Bring your gaze over that left shoulder. Back to center. Bring your gaze over that right shoulder. Coming all the way back to center now, you're going to release the belly down, draw chin to sky, coming into your cow pose. As you exhale, drawing chin to chest, navel to spine, bring that gaze between the knees into your cat pose. And just taking a couple more movements like this, just allowing yourself to connect with your spine and your back body. And then we'll meet back in our tabletop, making our way into our melting heart pose, keeping hips stacked over knees, walking hands as far forward as you can without moving the hips, and then bringing the chin or the forehead down to the earth. Just tune into the shoulders, noticing how the shoulders are feeling, taking some breath into this space. Inhale, just push it into the forearms, the hands, walking the hands back and pressing back into your child's pose, bringing the forehead down to the earth here. I'm going to come into a little child's pose flow. So as you inhale, you're lifting up into your tabletop, bringing shoulders over wrists, and inhaling to draw chin to sky. Exhaling, chin down, pushing back into your child's pose. So we're involving our cat-cow spine here. Arching the spine, keeping the chin tucked as you come into tabletop, and then releasing belly down, drawing chin to sky. Exhaling to push back into your child's pose. So we'll take 3 more like this, taking it nice and slow, coming at your own pace. Moving with your own breath. Just taking 1 more. Pushing back into your child's pose, bringing the forehead down to the earth. We come up into our tabletop now and tuck the toes under, push up into your downward facing dog, taking any stretches here that feel good for your body. And then we're going to add our down dog to that little flow there. So we're going to release the knees down, push back into our child's pose, forehead to earth. Inhale, tabletop as you arch the spine, shoulders over wrists, inhaling, drawing chin to sky. Tucking toes under, pushing back into your downward facing dog, lifting the hips. As you exhale, releasing the knees down, child's pose, forehead to mat. Inhale, tabletop as you arch the spine, shoulders over wrists, draw chin to sky. Tuck the toes under, pushing the hips back into your downward dog. 3 more like this. Just working with your own breath here, going with your own flow. And we'll do 2 more. So we're exhaling the knees down, child's pose, hips over heels, forehead to earth. Inhale, tabletop. Release belly down, draw chin to sky, tuck toes under. Downward facing dog. Last one now, releasing the knees down, child's pose, hips over heels. Inhale, tabletop as you round the spine, drop the belly down, draw chin to sky, tuck the toes under, push up into your down dog. And we're going to stay here now in our downward facing dog. Next inhale, we're coming into our high plank, shoulders over wrists here. Pushing out through the heels, out through the crown of the head. And then exhaling to draw all the way back up, down dog. Doing that 2 more times. Inhaling forward into your plank, shoulders over wrists. And then lifting the hips high, pressing back into your down dog. 1 last time now. Drawing forward, high plank. We're going to stay here this time. And we're going to release the knees down. Bend the elbows, chin and chest come down to the earth, lifting up into our cobra, drawing those shoulders away from the ears. Tucking the toes under, we're pushing all the way back, downward facing dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling forward, high plank, release knees down as you bend the elbows, chin and chest comes down, pushing up into your cobra. Tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. 1 last time, shoulders over wrists, high plank, release knees down, bend the elbows, chin and chest down. Inhale, cobra. Tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. Taking 2 breaths here. Next inhale, lifting that right foot to sky. Bending right knee and drawing knee to nose as you draw the shoulders over the wrists. Exhaling, 3-legged dog. 1 last time, knee to nose. This time stepping that right foot forward. Left knee comes down, fingertips to sky. Low lunge. We're going to exhale to turn to our right here. low lunge twist. Inhaling back to center. Doing that 2 more times. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the right. We're going to pause here. Left palm to sky. Reversing now into your low lunge twist. Exhaling, left hand down to the floor. Inhaling to lift that left knee. High lunge twist. Deep belly breaths. Bringing that right hand down. You'll step into the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to sweep fingertips to sky, palms together. Exhale down to heart center. 2 breaths here. Grounded through the soles of the feet. We're going to inhale to sweep back to sky. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Coming through your vinyasa, your own pace, moving with your own breath. We'll meet back in our downward facing dog. Sweeping left foot to sky, 3-legged dog. Bending left knee to nose, drawing shoulders over wrists. Exhale, 3-legged dog. One last time, knee to nose, stepping that left foot forward, sweeping fingertips to sky, low lunge. Exhaling to turn to the left, palms face down. Inhaling to sweep back to center. 2 more times, exhaling to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling to center. I missed one. We're going to come back to the right, to the left again. Bringing right hand to sky. Almost forgot the reverse twist. Exhaling to bring that right hand down. Left fingertips to sky. Low lunge twist. Tucking the toes under. Releasing that right knee. Pushing up into your high lunge twist. Pushing out to that right heel. Exhaling, left hand down, stepping forward, forward fold. Nice generous bend in the knees. We're inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling to sweep fingertips to sky, palms together. Exhale down to heart center. Taking 2 breaths here. Bringing big toes together, small space between the heels. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, forward fold, knees bend. Keeping the knees bent and sweeping up into our chair pose. Sitting back into the heels. You can lift the toes here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back into plank. Step for the first one, shoulders over wrists. Release the knees down, bend the elbows, chin and chest. Inhaling up, cobra. Tucking the toes under, pushing back, downward facing dog. Nice generous bend in the knees. We're going to jump forward to the top of our mat, bringing our gaze to the hands. Springing forward, nice deep bend in the knees, forward fold. Keeping the toes together, small space between the heels. We inhale, sweeping up to chair pose. Sitting back into the heels. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. We inhale to sweep fingertips to sky. Palms together, down to heart center. Taking 2 breaths here. Next inhale, sweeping fingertips back to sky. Exhaling, forward fold, knees bent. Keeping the knees bent as you sweep the arms up alongside the ears, pressing all that weight into the heels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can step or jump back into your plank. Release the knees down, bend the elbows, chin and chest down to the floor, cobra. Pushing all the way back into your downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. You're going to walk the hands now back towards the feet, come into your forward fold. Feet are hip distance apart. Nice generous bend in the knees, coming into your rag doll. Just gently swaying the arms from side to side. Keeping the gaze back between the legs. Inhale into your center. We're going to inhale, hands onto shins and that half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to sweep fingertips to sky. Bringing the palms together, interlacing the fingers this time. Inhaling to reach up. Exhaling to lean over to the right. Back to our center. Exhaling over to the left. Coming all the way back to our center. We're going to release the hands down behind the back. Interlace the fingers, generous bend in the knees as we inhale, forward fold. The gaze comes between the knees, allowing the arms to come up high. Just allow the neck and the jaws to be nice and soft here. Taking a couple of breaths. And as you inhale, we're going to slowly come all the way back to center. Releasing the arms alongside the body, palms face down. Grounding that breath into the feet. I'm going to inhale to sweep fingertips to sky. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. You're walking the hands forward. Coming back into your downward facing dog. That sequence we did at the start of the class with our child's pose. Releasing the knees down, bringing the hips back over the heels, forehead to earth. Inhale, tabletop as you round the spine. Release belly down, draw chin to sky. Tuck toes under, downward facing dog. 2 more of those. Exhaling, knees down, child's pose, forehead to earth. Inhale, tabletop. Release belly down, chin to sky. Tucking the toes under. Downward facing dog. One last one. Knees to earth. Child's pose. Tabletop. Chin to sky. Downward facing dog. Taking 2 breaths in your down dog. Releasing the knees down, coming into your child's pose now, forehead on the earth. Taking 2 breaths here. As you inhale, coming into your tabletop, bringing the knees out nice and wide, big toes together, sitting the hips back over the heels, bringing the back of that right hand onto the floor, threading it underneath that left armpit. Bringing the right ear, the right shoulder to rest on the earth. Taking 2 breaths here. Next inhale, just lifting the ear. Bringing that right hand out in front, and then we're going to thread that left hand underneath the right armpit, bringing that left ear, left shoulder to rest on the ground. Taking some nice restful breaths. Inhale, just releasing that left arm, walking the hands back to towards the knees. Bringing the knees together now. Closing the eyes down. We'll take some last resting breaths here. Maybe placing one hand on heart center, one hand on the belly. Finding that nice length in the spine again. Coming into your stillness. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing palms of the hands together at heart center, and we'll finish by taking 3 inhales through the nose, sighing out through the mouth. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep inhale. One last inhale. A moment to be grateful for your practice, to be grateful for your body. Namaste. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed that Express Flow. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.